This is part 2 of all of my empties of makeup and skincare and hair care over, I'd say, probably the last 7 months. If you want to check out part 1 of my empties where I shared a ton of other products, I will link that video down below and I'll put a card up here as well. But since I have a ton of products, we're just going to jump on in. If you like empties videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel but you would like to be, I would love to have you here. Don't forget to look down below as well and tap on that subscribe button. The very first category that probably most people are interested in are all of the face serums, moisturizers, treatment products that I use on my face. I have a lot of really good ones in here, ones that I absolutely love, and there are some that I absolutely did not like. The very first product, this is one that I love. This is by the brand Dermatology. This is their needleless serum. This is an amazing hydrator for my skin. I have another video where I share how to use this product and how amazing it can kind of take your skincare routine to the next level. If you feel like you're just piling on a bunch of moisturizers and your skin is still feeling really dry, you might want to add some type of a hydrating mist or serum into your skincare routine before you put on your moisturizer, and that will help plump up your skin even more, give it a nice beautiful glow, and it also helps to kind of disguise the look of any fine lines and wrinkles because it's plumping them up. So this is a product I do keep in my rotation pretty much all the time. Another hydrating serum I love is this one by The Ordinary. This is their alpha arbutin hyaluronic acid. I like this one because not only does it have the hyaluronic acid to help plump up any fine lines and wrinkles and add a lot of hydration to my face, but this also has alpha arbutin in it, which is really good if you're dealing with hyperpigmentation or melasma like I am. If I use this on its own, I don't feel like it brightens my skin or fades the look of the hyperpigmentation, but when I cocktail this specific product with some other products that are really good for hyperpigmentation and melasma, then I notice some really great results. Another serum I love, I've gone through a few of these. This is by the brand CosRx. This is their Cica serum. I think this has like 90-some% Centella asiatica in it, but this is so hydrating. Not only is it hydrating and just plumps up my skin, I use this specifically if my face is maybe feeling a little irritated or if I overdid it with exfoliation. This just kind of calms everything down, but it adds a lot of hydration to my skin. I just love how my face feels after I use this product, but of course I always put a moisturizer on over top to kind of lock in all of that hydration. This is one of the serums that I like to use paired with The Ordinary's alpha arbutin and hyaluronic acid. This one is by the brand Face Theory, and this is their Exaglow serum. This is a beautiful combination of tranexamic acid, which has been known to help lighten that excess pigment, the dark spots on the face. This also has some vitamin C, the non-irritating form of vitamin C in it. This has niacinamide, it has some licorice, which helps for brightening. So if you're just looking for a really affordable all-in-one serum, if you're in a hurry and you just want to wash your face and put on a serum, this might be something you want to look into. I've gone through probably 5 of these. This is a vitamin C serum by the brand SkinCeuticals. This has been so popular for so many years. They're pretty much, I think, the first company to come out with a vitamin C ferulic serum, but I can't use their original one, the one that's super popular. This is their new one that's most recently come out. This is their Silymarin, which I think is out of an artichoke or milk thistle. This is their Silymarin salicylic acid treatment. It's a vitamin C serum, but this is perfection if you have oily, acne-prone skin. If you have oily or acne-prone skin, or your skin is sensitive to regular vitamin C serums that have the L-ascorbic acid in it, this has L-ascorbic acid in it, and so I was hesitant to try this, but oh my gosh, I would have to say this is probably my favorite vitamin C serum. I know I change my mind like every year depending on if it's summer or winter, but this to me is genius. I want to use an L-ascorbic acid. That one I think works really, really well for brightening the skin and fading dark spots. My skin just does not like regular vitamin C. My skin gets so irritated and red and it breaks out. This one also has salicylic acid in it, and it has the milk thistle or the Silymarin in it, and it just kind of helps calm the skin, but it prevents my face from breaking out, and my skin is never irritated when I use this. This is a vitamin C serum that I hear everybody rave about. This was sent to me in PR and I was so appreciative. The company, they were so nice. This is by Maylove. This is the Glow Maker. This is a dupe, not for this one, but for the original vitamin C serum by SkinCeuticals. So if you don't have oily, acne-prone, sensitive skin, you might really like this one because it's super affordable, but I just didn't like it. If your vitamin C looks this color, don't use it. It's totally oxidized. But it was in perfect condition, obviously, when they sent it to me. But my skin started getting red, irritated, burning. I was getting like little bumps that looked kind of like pimples. And when you already deal with melasma, like I do, a hormonal type of hyperpigmentation, you don't want anything on your skin causing that irritation or spots that are going to cause even more darkening. So even though this is supposed to be, you know, a great vitamin C serum, an antioxidant that's to help brighten your skin, that's to help fade dark spots, for me, it does the opposite, and it makes my skin very, very angry. So this did not work out for me at all. Now, Maylove was so kind, and they also sent me a few of their other products to try out, but you know what? I didn't like any of them. This one specifically, I thought was terrible. It's a face oil. Now, I'm not a huge fan of putting leave-on oils on my face anyways. I enjoy them on my hair or my body, but I will cleanse my face with an oil, but I don't like to leave oil on my face in general. But this, it feels beautiful on. It's just a combination of a bunch of different oils. But the smell of it, oh my gosh, even my husband was like, yuck, what's that smell? I mean, it smells so gross. It kind of smells like neroli and ylang-ylang, a combination of, and jasmine, which I like all of those alone, but it's like the combination of them, it just smells, it's not good. The two other products they sent me, it's not that I didn't like them, they didn't do anything remarkable for me. This one has some niacinamide in it. It's supposed to help calm the skin. This is their hydrator. It has hyaluronic acid in it and resveratrol. You know, I used quite a bit of them, but I just didn't notice anything. I didn't find them to blow my mind when I used them. So I appreciate that they sent them, but I would not ever purchase these. A niacinamide that I do love is this one by Paula's Choice. This is probably my 20th one. I've used this for so many years. This is her 10% niacinamide booster. So you could add it to a moisturizer, a couple drops if you want, or I just put it on a few drops in my hand and then just press it all over my face before I use a moisturizer. This is great if you have oily skin, but this is also great even if you have dry skin. It just kind of helps the health of the pore. So if you have large pores, whether you have dry skin or oily skin, over time it'll make your pores not look so stretched out, and it just gives a beautiful, healthy glow to the skin. I love niacinamide, but you know, do you need a separate niacinamide serum if you know your moisturizer and other serums have it in there? No, you really don't. So I don't use this one every day, but I do love to have a separate niacinamide serum if I'm wanting to add, you know, that little extra to my skincare routine. She does carry one in the 20% concentration, and they sent it to me for free to try out. And I was really excited to try it out, but honestly didn't notice any difference with the 20% than this. And sometimes using a higher concentration of niacinamide can actually do opposite and make your skin even worse. This is a vitamin C serum that I like, but I can't say I'm going to repurchase it again. This is from the brand Allies of Skin, and I do like a lot of their products. I bought this one, I think I was on a wait list for like 3 months or 4 months because they were sold out, and then finally it came in stock and I was able to purchase it, and I was so excited to try this. This is their 35% vitamin C plus perfecting serum. I know a lot of people rave about it. It is pricey. I don't mind spending a bit on my skincare if it's really amazing, and the ingredients are fabulous, but the results, I just didn't get amazing results. This is a vitamin C serum that I love. For years, this was my all-time favorite. This is by the brand Truth Treatment Systems. This is their Transdermal C serum. If you are irritated from the normal L-ascorbic acid vitamin C serum, this is one that you might want to try. This is pricey, not gonna lie. I do have a discount code for this. This is a different form of vitamin C that's supposed to penetrate even deeper than the standard L-ascorbic vitamin C. But this is amazing if you are sensitive to L-ascorbic acid, or if you have oily skin or acne-prone skin. This one's beautiful. It feels like an oil. I like to mix it with this mist here from them, their Biomimetic Mineral Mist, but sometimes I'll just mix it with anything. But I only put a few drops of this, a little bit of the mist, rub it together in my hand, and then blend it all over my skin. I get such a beautiful glow when I use this. I have zero irritation when I use this. Every product I've tried from this brand is absolutely phenomenal. Yes, it is pricey, but like I said, I'm willing to spend on skincare and not spend much on my clothes or shoes. This is definitely something that I can highly, highly recommend if you're looking to add a really good vitamin C serum into your routine, especially if you have sensitive skin. This one is perfection for that. I've never purchased this. This is by Sunday Riley. This is the Good Genes. I always get these when I, buy a product and then I get like a gift bag for free with it. And I like it, not on my face. This is a lactic acid product, but it's loaded with so much fragrance. And so I don't like to put that kind of fragrance on my face. I don't mind it on the rest of my body, but I love this on my shoulders when I use this. And I know some people are like, do you know how expensive that stuff is? That's why I will never buy it, because it's so expensive. And I'm not gonna spend that kind of money for a shoulder exfoliator. But when I put this on my shoulders, my skin, it is so glowy. I love, love, love this on my body, but again, it's way too expensive for me to spend for that. But a lot of people rave about it. I'd be cautious about using this much fragrance on your skin for over and over and over the years, because some people can develop, allergies from that. My sister, she now has rosacea, and her dermatologist said it's from all the years of you using fragrance, but she thought, well, I was using natural stuff. I was using products that had lavender scent and things like this. Well, those essential oils on your face are just as bad as all that fake fragrance. This is a serum from the brand City Beauty, and if you follow my channel, you know I love City Beauty, especially my City Lips. I did not like this product at all. This is their Dermal Reset Exfoliating Concentrate, and they sent this to me to try out first. A lot of times when they have a new product launch, they'll send it to me so I can test it out. This actually gave me the worst irritation on my skin. Thankfully, I tested it on my arms first. I had tested just a little bit here. Usually when you get a new skincare product, especially something that's an exfoliator, try to test it on like your arm or somewhere like that first. And I don't always test products on my arm first. A lot of times I'll start them on my forehead for a week to see how it goes. But I am so thankful I tested this on my arm. I broke out in the worst rash, bumps, irritation. Whatever is in this did not react well with my skin, and typically on my body itself, I don't react bad to products. So this is a product I did not like. This is an exfoliator that I absolutely love. I've used this for probably 20 years. This was the very first product I ever tried from Paula's Choice about 20 years ago when I was dealing with some acne. But it's not just great for acne. If you look in the mirror and you're like, man, my pores are so big around my nose, or around here in your T-zone, this is amazing for that. And I think that's probably why I don't have blackheads and I don't have large pores, because I've used this product for so many years. This is a beta hydroxy acid or a salicylic acid, and what this does, it's not like a regular lactic acid or glycolic acid that will exfoliate on the surface of the skin. This is really good because it'll get down inside the pore, and it will chemically just basically scoop out any gunk, debris, blackheads in your pores, and so that in turn will make your pores look smaller. This is great to use right after you cleanse your face and before you use other serums or your moisturizer. A lot of people just use it as their toner. I will use it about 3 days a week now, and I just will put some in my hand and then I just rub it on my nose and around my T-zone. I'd say about once a week, once every 2 weeks, I will put it all over my face, especially after I have shaved my face, to prevent any ingrown hairs or little breakouts or anything like that. And to shave my face, yes, I shave my entire face, and I do that to get rid of any of the peach fuzz, any dead skin, and it makes my makeup look absolutely beautiful. And I have a video I shared exactly how I shave my face, but I don't use a special dermaplaner or any special device to shave. I just use a regular men's razor. This is, I think, the Gillette Sensor Excel. I just get these disposable ones. I use them a few times and I'll spray rubbing alcohol on them in between each use. This is my favorite one. I've tried tons of different ones, but this one right here, my absolute favorite. And then I will follow it with the Paula's Choice azelaic acid. This way my face is not irritated after shaving, and of course when I shave I do it very gently anyways. But this azelaic acid, this is probably my 10th little tube that I've gone through. This is amazing if you have redness in your skin or rosacea, or if you have irritated skin, or if you have acne. This is just an all-around amazing product that I think pretty much everyone can tolerate. But of course, again, don't just use products because I say I love them. Always check with your doctor before you try any new skincare products, especially if it's something that I say is great, because remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an esthetician, I just know what I love for my skin. But this also has a little bit of licorice, which is great for brightening, and it has salicylic acid in it as well, which will help keep that pore clean. This is by the brand Face Theory. This is their 10% mandelic acid. Now the salicylic acid was to exfoliate inside the pores, to keep my pores really tight and clean, but this is a product that I absolutely love to exfoliate the surface of my skin. It doesn't necessarily go down and keep my pores clean, but this is a mandelic acid. And the reason I like mandelic better than glycolic acid is because this is a larger molecule, so it's not going to penetrate as much as a glycolic would. A lot of times glycolic acids for me, they irritate my skin, and I know people say, you know, it's okay that your face is getting a little red and burning. It's not okay when you have melasma, because that can leave little like hot spots on your face, and that irritation and burning will trigger more melasma, more pigment to start developing. And so if you have melasma or hyperpigmentation, don't go using those really intense peels that you see other people using on Instagram or YouTube. Ask your doctor first, but a mandelic acid is fabulous if you have sensitive skin or if you have melasma or hyperpigmentation, because this is so gentle, but it works. And this also has a little bit of niacinamide in it. It also has some licorice in it, which is also really good for brightening. And it also has green tea extract in it, which is nice and soothing for the skin. I love this product. I've used this for probably 5 years, maybe off and on. This is by the brand Sanitas. This is their retinol peeling cream. I think this one's the level 3. This is something I use maybe just like once a week if I'm really trying to get a nice, not peel like where a ton of skin is coming off. This kind of helps get the dead skin cells to come off a little bit faster. Sometimes when I use this though, it's kind of fun because sometimes it'll be like a thin sheet of skin peeling off, but there's no irritation. And of course I don't peel it because that's not good to do. I just let it naturally come off. It takes like a day, 2 days, and then it comes off. But underneath the skin is like so glowy and pretty. And I do have a discount code for this brand as well. This product right here, this one is now empty. This is by, let me make sure it's empty. Yeah. This one is now empty, but this is by the brand Truth Treatment Systems. This is their 5% retinol gel. I love this, but this is pricey. And so if you're looking for something that maybe isn't as pricey as this, but you want to get that nice little peel and you want the retinol, this is something you might want to look into. And I have a discount code for both of these. This, I won't say a whole lot about this other than I absolutely love it. My all-time favorite retinol for the skin. It is phenomenal. I use this 2 to 3 times a week, no more than that, because then, you know, it could be irritating. But this to me is comparable to the prescription strength Retin-A. It is so potent, it is so amazing. It keeps my skin looking super healthy, glowing, and firm. They do have it in a smaller size if you want to try the smaller size out first. So if you're thinking about this one, but you want to try something that maybe is not as potent, but still really amazing, this is something you might want to look into. This is by the brand Rock, or ROC. This is their retinol night cream. I just didn't like it. I thought I would really enjoy it like on my neck, and I felt like it was really rich and heavy, but I don't feel like I noticed any results. And for drugstore pricing, I feel like it's kind of pricey. I would just rather stick with something like this, bring it down my neck a little bit, you know, with my moisturizer, than, you know, spending the money on this, because I just didn't really notice any results with this. These are a couple other products that were sent to me in PR. This is by the brand Teami. I like their Teami detox teas. I think those are kind of fun to do every now and then. But they have skincare, and I thought, okay, cool, I want to try it out. I couldn't even use them up. These are so highly fragranced, and this one smells horrible. And then this is their tea infused serum. This is so highly fragranced, and it was really sticky. I tried them on my neck, and then I thought, well, I'll try them on my arms, but they smelled so bad, and they were just super sticky. I didn't like them. This is by the brand U Beauty. I have already used up a full size of this serum. This is their resurfacing compound. I really like it, but I don't think I'll ever buy it again. This one just came as a sample, but I don't think I would ever buy it again because I really, really like it, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's really expensive for what it does. I feel like there's other really good affordable serums that kind of do what this does. This is hydrating. It also has a little bit of an acid to help exfoliate, and it does give you a beautiful glow, but it's really pricey. I feel like I could use something like this from Face Theory, their mandelic acid, and then maybe put this hydrator on from The Ordinary and almost get kind of the same effects that I get from this. If it wasn't so expensive, then I would probably recommend it all the time because I do really, really like it. It's just the price that throws me off. You know, sometimes there's products I really, really love, but the price just, it's too much. And I do have some products like this very next product that the price is just ridiculous. This is let me turn it around. This is $281. This is by the brand, for one product, $281. I've never paid full price for it though. but this is by the brand SkinMedica. I love this serum and I will never be without it. I always get this only when it's on a huge sale, and this, by the time this video goes up, the sale I'm sure is going to be over, but there was just a huge sale. I think it was 20% off. Plus they gave me a discount code, which I was shocked. I asked for it and I got one for it. Plus they gave me 15% off on top of it. Plus you got all kinds of this huge free gift bag with like almost $200 worth of products. It was such a good deal. So I shared that on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you want to know when certain things are on sale, you might want to follow me there, because sometimes I just am not able to get a video up in enough time because it takes a lot of time to film, edit, and all that. But I do always try to share on Instagram when I know of really big sales. This is SkinMedica's TNS Essential Serum. It is a growth factor serum. If you're under 40, you don't even need to, you can skip. You don't even need to hear about this part. But if you're over 40, you might really want to look into adding a growth factor into your skincare routine. So a couple years ago, I thought, I'm in my upper 40s. I better look into this growth factor serum thing. And I tell you, within 2 weeks of using this product right here, this is the only new product I'd added into my routine, and one day I looked in the mirror and I had to take a double take because I was blown away at the texture. I had no texture on my skin whatsoever. My skin looked so smooth and glowy, but the firmness, I couldn't figure out what it was, and then I realized it's this. Because basically what this product does and what growth factors do is it rejuvenates your skin cells. This is amazing to help improve texture, the tone of your skin. This is great to help with fine lines and wrinkles. But not only does this have growth factors in it, this also has vitamin C. So if you don't want to invest in a separate vitamin C serum, this has your vitamin C serum in it. This also has a ton of other antioxidants in it and peptides. This, to me, is my all-time favorite serum. If you want to just wash your face, put this on, slap on your moisturizer, and of course a sunscreen, you don't need to buy all those other products because this has everything in it. This is like the Mac Daddy of all serums. But again, if you're under 40, I don't really think you need to look into something like this yet. But if you're over 40, this is one that I can highly recommend. But again, don't pay full price for it. Just wait till it goes on sale. So when it does go on sale, I'll buy a couple of them to stock up. One of these bottles will last me probably, I'd say, 4 months. And it can last a little bit longer if I don't use it daily. And really, at this point, I'm able to use it probably just 4 days a week and still maintain the results. And I've gotten to where I'm using just a half a pump now versus a whole pump. So I'm trying not to use as much, and I'm still seeing the same great results. Now, if you're like, you're crazy, I'm not spending that kind of money on a growth factor serum. I don't care how amazing it'll make my skin look. This is a product that's also a growth factor serum by the brand Osmosis, and I love this brand. And this is a growth factor serum that I really like as well, and it's not as pricey. It's still pricey, but I have a discount code for this one all the time. So I don't always have a discount code for the expensive SkinMedica one. I don't get the same results, because the SkinMedica to me is just like an all-in-one magical serum. But I do get amazing anti-aging results with this, and of course I'm incorporating the growth factors. So if you already have a vitamin C serum, peptides, hydrating serum, and all that you like, but you just want to add in the growth factors alone and you don't want to spend as much as the SkinMedica, this might be something to start out with. But of course, if I had to choose between a growth factor serum, I would always pick the SkinMedica one. Another product I love from this brand Osmosis, this is their Rescue Serum. This is a great serum to use right after you cleanse your face. Use your growth factor, put your Rescue on, and then you can continue with the rest of your skincare. I love this when my skin is just feeling irritated, or maybe I wake up one day and my skin kind of looks red, it just kind of looks blotchy, it's just not doing what it normally does. This just seems to calm everything down, gets rid of any redness. They say this is an epidermal repair serum, and it really does, but it does repair my skin, and I feel like it does it really quickly. If you're dealing with melasma or dark spots or hyperpigmentation, this is a serum. I have talked about it forever. This is by the brand MAD Skincare, or MAD Skincare. This is their Fade Gel 5. This has a small percentage of hydroquinone, a small percentage of glycolic acid and lactic acid. It also has kojic acid and azelaic acid, and that will help lighten and brighten and fade dark spots. And I do have a discount code for this product as well. Another serum I really enjoy, and this is super duper affordable. If you're on a budget and you're like, Sherry, I have dark spots, I have hyperpigmentation, I can't afford to buy all of those expensive products. Even the drugstore, like I said, that Rock face cream, there's a lot of products now at the drugstore that are $30 and $40, and I don't find that to be very inexpensive for drugstore prices, but this is so affordable. This is by Good Molecules. This is their discoloration correcting serum. This is fabulous if you have dark spots, hyperpigmentation, maybe you have an old blemish or acne mark that kind of left a little bit of scarring on your face. Over time, using something like this can help fade it. It's not like super potent and concentrated, but it actually really works. I really enjoy this. This has tranexamic acid in it, which is really great to help lighten that pigmentation. So if you're looking for a good product that works, and it's also affordable, this is a really great product for that. I love a lot of CeraVe products. I've used this product, their PM face moisturizer, for many years, and I can't use it anymore. I think they've changed the formula. This is terrible. This burns my skin. It irritates my skin. I'm not sure what they did to change the formula. I didn't even want to hassle with trying to do a comparison with the old ingredients. I don't know what it is, but have you tried CeraVe recently? Not 6 months ago or a year ago, because even then when I was buying it, it was fine, but it seems like recently when I'm purchasing it, it is just making my skin feel irritated. I used it up because I ended up just using it on my feet, but I will never buy this again unless they say, hey, we changed the formula and we went back to the original one, but whatever they've done to this now, I absolutely do not like it. But a moisturizer that I do absolutely love is this one by the brand Elta MD. This is their PM moisturizer. I use this AM or PM though. This is amazing. You don't need to buy an extra niacinamide serum if you use something like this, because niacinamide is like all the way at the top of the ingredients with this. But you know, sometimes I'll still use the niacinamide with this, but I'm just saying you don't have to if you're trying to save a little bit and cut back. This has ceramides in it, it has peptides, and of course it's got the niacinamide, but this is so moisturizing on my skin. I can't even count how many of these I've gone through. This is my ride or die all-time favorite facial moisturizer. And I still have all my favorite eye creams and some that I did not like. I have a ton of hydrators that I love and face mists and some that I don't like. I have a bunch of face cleansers and makeup removers, and then I have a ton of hair products. So I think I'm gonna do a part 3 video, so I'm gonna stop this here. If you like Empties videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I mentioned it in my other video, but if you wanna leave me a comment or a question and you wanna make sure I reply to you, I'm usually pretty good about replying, but if you leave me a comment on day 1 or day 2 of the video going up, I will 99% of the time reply to your comment. But if you leave me the comment, you know, weeks after, I may or may not see your comment. I try to always reply to all of you guys because I really appreciate that you even take your valuable time to even watch my channel. So if you want to know when I do post those videos, to make sure that if you have a question or comment and you want me to reply on, you know, the first day or the second day, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you will know when a video goes up here on YouTube. Just look below this video, you can tap on that subscribe button. I would absolutely love to have you here. And again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.